Hey everybody, welcome to Cowboy Leather. Alright, back again. I hope everybody's had a good week. That all the projects that you started, that you were able to finish it without any major difficulty. We had a good week here. We stayed busy. Like I said, I'm getting ready for that craft show. So I'm looking forward to that. I talked to my daughter. She's looking forward to it. And we're ready to go. Today, what I did is I sat down and made 3 holsters. I've got one that we're going to try and finish out, providing the video's not that long. This one here is for 22 Heritage Arms Rough Rider 22. It's lined, a little bit of tooling, nothing spectacular. This one here is for a Colt 5.5 inch barrel, and the one we're fixing to cut out, or that's cut out, I dampened it. I've cut stitch line, and I did my swivel knife work. All I got to do is put some tooling on it, and we can start assembling it. That's why I put my maker's mark on there, maker's mark on top, and that's my little man giving the 2 middle finger salute. So let's get on this thing and let's see if we can get it knocked out. Now I'm going to line this, so you know, we're going to do the tooling and we're going to line it, and hopefully we'll get it done in one take. So I'm going to tip you down and I'm going to start tooling. Inch around here a little bit. Alright. I'm going to start out with clamshell. It's craft tool 429, and we're going to come in behind that with a cedar. It's, let's see here, S 722. So I found my hammer. So let's get it done. I'm not going to get too fancy. I'm not going to put another one. When I say I'm not going to get fancy, it means I'm not going to put a lot of tooling on it. Sometimes less is plenty. Like I said, I've already come through and with a swivel knife and run down through there. forgot to say, this is veg tin. It's 9 to 10 ounce. Now we come back here and we put little seed marks in here. I like what it looks like when you're done. Like I say, sometimes less is plenty. A lot of times I just go ahead and I make the holster and I'll dye it or oil it or whatever. I don't put anything else on it. That one I showed you, this one here, all that's got on is leather conditioner and a light rub of oil. Alright. Now, let me fold this, see what I got here. Yeah. If you want, down in the comments, let me know what projects you had on your table this week. I'm always interested to know what other people are building. You know, I didn't use any painter's tape on the back side here. Sometimes you have to, sometimes you don't. I don't put. Now, there's some technical where it was most important to stay at the proper measurement. Yeah, then I go ahead and I put painter's tape on it. But when you're building holsters, it's not that close to tolerance. See, I'm just tap, tap here a little bit. I want to thank all the people that have subscribed so far to my channel. I really appreciate, you know, everybody that's subscribed. It's fun. And I try and have fun. When this job stops being fun, or actually it's not a job, helps you use the right end of the punch. And we're done. Alright, so we got that out of the way. Now, make sure we don't have any more tooling before I slide my brick out of the way. Alright. So now, put that over there. We are ready to start putting the liner in. Now, what I'm going to do is I put 2 holes, one here, and put one in the corresponding down here. Now you ask what we're doing with it. I'm going to take Chicago screws. Now you want these to be tight. You know, if you have to force them in, you got to force them in. Okay, they're too tight. All right, get one. There's 2. All right, let's reach across here. Now I have got clicker dies for this, so I don't have to, that's one step I don't have to do. I don't have to go around and trim up my edges and stuff like that. Now if I had cut this out by hand, then I'd have to go around and check, make sure my edges are squared up the best I possibly can. But with a clicker die, it makes everything smooth, unless the die is buggered, and then who cares? But I trying to keep all my dies pretty much sharp. Okay, set this aside. Push them down. There. Now, that's going to be to the inside. So, I've gone ahead and I've kind of drew a outline where the holster is going to lay. I poked the holes. I like making holsters. I won't lie to you. I think they're fun. And I myself, I pretty much stay with the cowboy style holsters. there's a lot of people that like making the inside the waistband and outside the waistband and shoulder holsters. I can make them, but I much rather make cowboy holsters. So we gotta let this kind of dry a little bit. Let me put you on hold, and we'll come back when it gets dry. All right, we're back. It's dried out. Now, before we go too far, trim off some of the excess. All right, got the excess trimmed off. Flop it over. Alright, I'm going to go over here to the sewing machine and we'll stitch it up. I'm going to leave you here. Hang on, I'll be right back. Alright, there it is, stitched. I didn't do it here because when I stitch this up, they'll come over here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take and trim all the excess off. Snap blade, and away we'll go here. Alright. is all you do is just take your knife and very carefully go around. So, all right, yeah, just keep doing that. Keep going around. There we go. All the way around. Flush. Now I may have to, some spots, take if it's too thick, come back and just give it a haircut. But it's flush all around. Just make sure we'll there's another spot. All right. Don't like that. Now, now we'll take some barge. And no, I'm not going to put a welt in it. It doesn't need a welt. I used to put welts in them, but this clicker die doesn't require a welt. The only time I use a welt nowadays is if I'm taking this holster pattern and making it bigger for another pistol. So we're getting there. It don't take long, you know, especially if you got a clicker dog. That's one thing when I bought that old leather shop out. I was happy to get his collection of clickers, because he had some pretty good ones. I did sell off some, but for stuff I would have never used it. I don't make horse tack. I made a bunch of it, and when I sold it, that was it. I got rid of the clicker dies. So now we gotta wait for this to dry. We'll squish it together and throw some stitches in it. We're real close to finishing out. I probably could get some binder clips. Yeah, let me try to think where I put my binder clips. Maybe I won't have to. Okay, I guess it's going to stay together. So let me put you on hold, and we'll go over here and stitch it up, and we'll move on to the next one. Don't go away, I'll be right back. Now we got a little bit of unevenness here. So what you can do, you can either grind it off, or what I do is I come back through with my knife. Very carefully. Okay. Let's see here. I take this over on the grinder and grind that down. Alright, we got that smooth. Now we're going to hit it with an edge beveler. Now I'm just going to use water. Wait a minute here. Canvas. Okay. Now, all right, now what we're going to do, fold this. Okay. Now I'm not going to do it just yet because I got to make a few changes. But usually what I do when I build these things is I put a dab of nail polish sometimes this will give you fits. There you go. Use Chicago screws. This will slide right onto your belt. We're all set. Take persuasion stick. See if this one fits in there. There it is. It fits in there, but like I said, this holster is for a Colt single action 45. So there it is. Start to finish, well, I cut a few things out. You didn't need to see me stitching. They're ready to go, ready for customers. That's all there is to it. Excuse me. Well, we're up here to 40 minutes, so I'm going to end this video right here, right now. It's all right. It's 4 o'clock. It's quitting time. So, hope everybody has a good week. Hope everybody has a good and safe weekend. And we'll see you next week, Friday. Sometime. Well, maybe it'll be earlier. But I will put out another video before Friday. So with that being said, be safe. Cowboy's out. Bye.